So I've come down to the temple this afternoon because they've been moving the donated room. It used to be 90 degrees to how it is now, and they just dumped it in place without any proper sort of support to take it off the ground and off the mud, and now they've decided they want to raise it up and put proper supports underneath it. So we've got various people from the village, the usual building team, plus a couple of the monks themselves. Let's go and see what they've been doing and how they've been doing it. So apparently it was literally brute strength and ignorance that moved this. Quite a few people were lifting it, and a tractor was pushing it into position. So quite amazing, because I think I calculated that this weighs about 3 tons. And apparently the monks want to make a canopy. That little one that we've got there, I never really understood why we bothered putting that one on, to be honest. But anyway, they want to extend that out so there's a proper canopy out the front, rather like we've got on the garage now. Yeah, there's a little bit of damage here that was that occurred when it was being moved. Oh, that's easily repaired. I just need to buy some new bits and cut them in. So what they're going to do is they're going to dig holes underneath each of the legs and make a concrete base, effectively, and bring the concrete base up a bit out of the ground, and then they're going to cut each leg so that the whole building can go down and be level. I imagine they'll have to put a new leg on this corner because it's completely crushed. But to be honest with you, it's not really a difficult job for them. Knowing what they can do with their welding. And there's a crushed leg here as well. Same thing will apply. One way or the other, they'll get the whole building onto concrete above ground, above the damp, as it were, and level. Oh, there's a big hole here, isn't there? Wow. Right, day 2 of the room renovation for the monks. Let's go and see what they're doing. Not many people working here today, unlike yesterday. started to dig out underneath the legs. Oh, this is a decent sized hole, isn't it? Sweaty cup, Gan. Yeah, that's a good size hole, that is. That will spread the load. This is obviously very, very good ground, because what they've done here is they've put water on it to soften it, because they just can't dig it out. Obviously they're restricted in how they can attack it because the building's over the top of it already, but nevertheless, this does look like good clay based soil, ideal for building on. Good. I'll come back later and see how they're getting on, see what progress they make. I'll tell you something I've always wanted to do, and I'm going to do it. I want to go up here. Crude and unsafe looking as it is, let's see what sort of a view you get from up here. So the first level is used as water storage to give some gravity feed. Okay. Central's just warned me that somewhere up here are wasps, so I've got to be a little bit careful. There's also a cat. He's got nowhere to go. You can't jump off from here. There's bloody electric wires all over the place here as well. Right. He's skedaddled off. So well, I won't be going up into the roof because there's unlikely to be anything but trouble up there. Be careful, don't trip over. I'm not even sure there's anything to see up there. No, I think it's a bit dark up there. This is the best viewpoint. It's quite good. Oh, there's a lot of hazards up here. Bits of rope and bits of wire. Bits of debris. I mean, there's no doubt about it. If you're not paying attention, you could easily get yourself caught up in something and force yourself to trip sideways, and that's the end of it. That's my car down there. Yeah. I'm not very good at heights, so I'm going to go down now. I have to say, part of me thinks it would be lovely to have a like a tower to live in, where you could just go right to the top. You still be very secure. I'd have to be very secure. Personally, I'm very bad with heights, going up ladders or standing on platforms. But if I had walls in front of me and just big windows and a nice secure staircase to get up, I would love a house that's this far off the ground with a room to sit in and just admire the views. Yeah, treetop height gives you a different perspective in life, doesn't it? Right, let's make my way down slowly and deliberately, hopefully. Let's go backwards. Okay. Yeah. Well, like I say, I've always wanted to go up there and not fall off, so I've achieved it.